Thanks for staying with us on Headlines. Now we still have the uniform syllabus as the talking point tonight on the discussion. We've just spoken to Ms. Sheila Prakash, a parent. In fact, she's over the phone line and joins us. And joining me here in the studio is Mr. Shivakumar. Now, you didn't quite agree with Ms. Sheila Prakash when she said that the time spent by her daughter was much less compared to maybe the previous times. But you have a different opinion that maybe the time is not really determining the quality and the content. Then we've had a lot of them.
I agree with you.
We've had a lot of parents and even students complain about the heavy syllabus. So is this something that you would want to have implemented right away, even though a member on the panel there, Mr. Vijayan, doesn't really think it's the right time to do so?
Mr. Vijayan told we have not upgraded the syllabus according to the requirement of modern technology or technical revolution. The parent is pointing out she is not objecting common syllabus, but she is very much particular about the number of hours a student spent at home is more important to decide the standard.
Right.
I disagree with that. For example, activity based learning has been suggested long time back. J. Krishnamurthy school, is it substandard? The school. Is it substandard? It is activity based learning, is the center point of J. Krishnamurthy school. Similarly, if you take the activity based learning implemented by Mr. Vijay Kumar when he was the corporation commissioner, it is activity based learning scheme. And this present syllabus, even though the content is on par with NCERT syllabus.
Then why is it, if it has so many benefits, why is it that 99% of the matriculation schools have been objecting to the system?
That is why I told you in the beginning, when there is a mushroom growth of privatization and more number of matriculation schools, they should thrive. They should compete with government schools.
Right.
They should grab the middle class parents towards English medium matriculation schools. That is the trend.
All right.
If it is so, and therefore it is a trade competition like thing is happening.
All right. Mr. Vijayan, just to come back to you, now for this year ahead, the suggestion of bringing in the uniform syllabus, isn't it rather too late? I mean, most schools and teaching faculty have already started preparing their syllabus and their pattern about how it is to be going ahead for the upcoming year. So if it is going to be scrapped, if that does happen tomorrow when that public interest litigation comes up at the Madras High Court, would this only mean a waste of so much of time and effort, especially taking into consideration the students of crucial years like class 10, for whom a switch over to the matriculation will now be difficult?
No, it is not at all difficult, because hardly now we are yet to, academic year is yet to start. See, in fact, up to 9th standard, the children have been following the S-file matriculation pattern. That means they have been learning for 1100 marks. Now the problems in fact was, in case of Samachir Kalvi, the children will be all of a sudden put into a kind of pit, because the syllabus is reduced to 500 marks. They like blindfold, they are left in wilderness kind of feeling. Parents, the teachers and the students as well, they had. But now, when it is status quo, it is restored, then I don't think there is any problem, except few days of teaching, missing a few days. That's all. Otherwise, there will be a smooth, seamless transition from 9th matriculation to 10th matriculation, rather than from 9th higher level learning to much lower level learning of Samachir Kalvi. So matriculation schools, children and parents would not find any difficulty in having matriculation syllabus to be followed.
Right. Just to get closing remarks from Ms. Sheila Prakash as well, as a parent, what are your final thoughts? You've heard Mr. Vijayan speak over there from the school's point of view as well, and he was on the panel, Mr. Shivakumar as well. Closing remarks, what would you like to see and hear from the Madras High Court tomorrow, and what are you really looking forward to?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Just final thoughts on what you are looking forward to from the High Court when they do declare that decision on the uniform syllabus tomorrow.
We want a matriculation syllabus, madam.
All right.
Because it is not that, see, my opinion, it is not that particularly matriculation syllabus equal to matriculation syllabus. See, actually, initially when they were proposing this common syllabus, they were telling this is going to be more than a matriculation. That's what they said.
Right.
That's how the committee also promised. But when the books have come, really it is a shock for us.
All right. So
see, actually,
So the content not
See,
really speaking
matriculation-
for itself, even though a promise has been pledged there.
No, matriculation children, they finished the book, whole book, within 3 months. That is what most of the matriculation school teachers and parents, they were complaining on this.
All
That's
right.
what they say.
All right. Let me just draw final comments from you as well, Mr. Shiv Kumar.
The parent told
Yes.
just now, but she is basing her arguments on the basis of 5th standard book. There was a criticism from the parent side. What happened then, the committee which has been finalizing 7th to 10th standard book, they took all the objections. Now they have updated the syllabus 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th as per NCERT syllabus.
Right.
And once again I want to pose a question, why there should be 2 different syllabus for a state board education department?
Right.
Matriculation stream also is in the education department of state government.
Right.
When the government, the present government, if they want to take a decision, they should have appointed an expert committee consisting of educationists.
Right.
Then they should have revised the decision.
Right.
Suddenly they have implemented that they want to suspend the implementation of common school
Right.
system.
I guess we'll get a clearer picture only tomorrow when the public interest litigation is going to be heard at the Madras High Court. But the NCERT, like you said, it was something that Ms. Sheila Prakash as well joined and had mentioned. But let's look forward to what tomorrow has for us, and perhaps that will have another discussion in the future. Thanks very much indeed, Mr. Shiv Kumar, for joining us this evening. Ms. Sheila Prakash and Mr. N. Vijayan as well for joining us for this discussion tonight. Well, up ahead on the bulletin, elections are over and the new government is in, but if you are wondering what the person you elected as your representative has in store, stay tuned, we'll tell you what